When you're ready, Gary.
Your thoughts on this evening, Greg?
2 points dropped, definitely. Scrappy game, first half I thought was very, very scrappy. You know, both teams were guilty of giving the ball away too easy for my liking. We had a couple of half chances, you know, and I said to come in at half time and said to Ben Garrett, the keeper, he's not really had to do anything. Having said that, their keeper's not had much to do first half, but I felt we were the better team first half without actually playing too well, Gary. You know, we with having two right backs out through suspension, and of course Flynn and Christian not available tonight through illness and work. We had to rejig a little bit. You know, we had to play the formation we did. I watched them on Saturday, and they tended to play a bit more advanced tonight. Where on Saturday they played one in and one behind. So we had to make sure we looked at that. But I thought first half, I was a little bit disappointed to come off 0-0.
I had to revamp as well first half, obviously losing Carl Ashton. What's the latest on Carl? Have you got anything on Carl?
Well, my thoughts go out to him because he doesn't look very good at the moment. But once he gets x-rayed and stuff like that, we'll know the damage. We've heard there was a sort of a clicking noise, stroke mini snap. So, it could be a situation where it could be his ligaments overstretched. It could be a break in his ankle. There was a little bit of movement in his ankle, when we put some ice on it, but it didn't look good at the time, and we're just keeping his fingers crossed now that it isn't as serious as it could be.
Second half, it was difficult to create clear-cut chances. Neither side really were creating that chances. Probably the best one fell to Fabrice Cassiama, who was just wide, but it just seemed a game where it was just difficult to break Witton down. It was
also ruined by a referee, Gary. There's probably 8 or 9 bookings on there today, and there was only one bad one amongst them. That was Foster on Dacres. He's booked Dacres, over there the first half, and it was a great tackle. And myself and Witton's manager Brian, we just can't believe how many bookings both teams have had tonight. Based on the performance what the referees give, and it's not acceptable, Gary. It's not acceptable. People pay good money to go and watch football games, and it should be ref properly, and he was poor tonight.
I mean, the Christian one particularly, we all said in the press box, great challenge. Then we couldn't believe it, because at one point you thought, what's he seeing? You fear the worst when you've got a referee like that.
Again, sometimes with it being a 0-0 draw, we're talking about the referee, we're talking about Carl Ashton's injury. Well, Carl Ashton's injury is we're talking about, but the referee's performance, I just hope he completely nuts. I know the assessor's been here tonight, but I hope they deal with him, because for both teams, for 90 minutes he was poor. I felt from the angle I was at, I know Brian also felt there, managed that was a penalty, and then he's got the audacity to book Fabrice for it, and that's just rubbing salt in the wounds. But it's a penalty. I thought when he was pointing across that he'd given it, but of course he saw something that over 300 fans and 24 players didn't see. So, but I'm not going to hang on to that. We had opportunities second half to win this game. We didn't take them, and Sean at the wall 4 times tonight. When on another night he bends them in. But disappointed only to take a point against, and I must add, a team who are in the playoffs at the moment.
That's 2 draws now in your last 2 games against 2 of the sides at the top of the league. Got another one here on Saturday against Marine. Probably looking for more of the same, except Rangers to find the net a little bit more. Yeah,
we'll have to rejig a little bit. Obviously with Carl's not going to be available. I'm hoping I'm still going to have the 2 fullbacks available. Luke serves his last game. Jimmy's served his first one tonight. But I'm expecting Chris and Christian to be back. Christian's got a really bad bout of food poisoning which he picked up yesterday. I was hoping he was going to be fit, but it doesn't look like he's going to come through. And I knew about Flinny. This is the only game Flinny couldn't play for the rest of the season. So they'll be 2 good additions. But Marine will come here. They've won again tonight. But we've got to sometimes open that door in tight games. And it was a tight game, tight, scrappy game tonight. Witton on Saturday won a tight game by defending solidly, and I thought we had opportunities here tonight, Gary, and it just shows you something when you see how much Ben Garrett's had to do in goals tonight. He's come in, his kicking was good, his talking was good, and the back forward protected him very, very well. So I was pleased with the clean sheet. It's only the second 0-0 all season, and these are the games where, in tight games, if we'd have just had a little bit of luck and, you know, a little bit of quality in front of goal, those 12 or 13 draws that we've got now might have only been 8 or 9, and we would have been in a position where Witton are. But we have to look forward to Saturday, and we know where we've got to sort it out, and hopefully we sort it out before the end of the season.
Well, 0-0 draws at Marston Road are rare. That's the first one for 4 seasons. That's how rare they are.
Well, I mean, I keep saying just say to the players, as long as we don't concede goals, you've got a great chance of winning a game. And in the end, the last 15-20 minutes, we were knocking on the door, like we were against Rushall two weeks ago. You know, so it wasn't that we didn't give it a go. We give it a good go here tonight against a damn good side. You're not 5th in the league for nothing, Gary, and we stretched them tonight. And I think deep down inside, if I was their manager, I'd be thinking we've got a good hard-earned point here against Stafford Rangers, you know. But we need 3 points, you know. And like I say, we might get a little bit of luck on Saturday and get the 3 points, but we're gonna have to play a little bit better, because I think Marina a well-set team in this division, and like I say, we'll have a few back, but of course you don't replace Carl Ashton overnight.
No. Cheers, Greg.
Pleasure.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.